morning, ladies, gentlemen, and others. Yeah, today we're going to talk about a phenomenon called friends with benefits. And we're going to talk about how way too many men fail to understand what this concept actually means. Yeah, because you see, there's a lot of guys out there who think friends with benefits means you start having sex immediately with somebody that you just met, and then you build a friendship on sex. And that's not what it means. That is absolutely not what it means. What it means is you have an established friendship that grows. It grows into something more. Well, it means that you have an established friendship into which a sexual relationship develops. Yeah, that's what it means. And yes, there is a lot of hard work involved, and you cannot start with the assumption that this is going to lead to sex. You absolutely cannot do that. Instead, you have to start with the assumption that it's probably never going to lead to sex. Music in the background. Anyway, yeah. You start with the assumption that you're just going to be friends. You can build a friendship. And here's a secret. You do that, you can start with the benefit of having a strong friendship. Yeah. The benefit of having a strong friendship. That's something to think about. Yeah. And it's much more important than the benefit of being able to get laid at your own convenience. Yeah. Believe it or not, that is more important. Getting laid at your own convenience is a convenience. But having a good friend is an actual meaningful benefit that goes way beyond that. So if you're established as friends, you don't need to add extra benefits to this. But where does friends with benefits fit in? Well, we're going to start right away with a rule. If you have a penis, you do not suggest friends with benefits. You just don't. You do not make the suggestion. I don't care. You do not make the suggestion. If you are horny, you do not make the suggestion. You never bring it up. You never suggest it. You never hint at it. You never indicate that it's an interest. In fact, you try to stamp out that interest, stamp it out of your mind completely. Try to just get rid of it. Don't think about it. And if the woman who is your friend decides that she'd like to try it, then by all means, sit down and have a lengthy discussion about it. Work out the details, work out the rules, establish how you want to go about this, how she wants to go about this, and make sure that everything is set up to be fair and above board. And then decide whether or not it's actually worth the friendship. Because, yes, a misplaced decision to do friends with benefits can, in fact, destroy a perfectly good friendship. So ask the question, can this friendship withstand becoming friends with benefits? And then understand something else. 90% of the time, friends with benefits is a one-off. It's a, yeah, let's try this, and then afterwards it's, that didn't quite feel right. Let's never do that again. Yeah. 90% of the time, friends with benefits becomes that awkward experiment that we had, and we're never going to do this again, ever. Yeah. The 10%, the 1 in 10 chance that it works in a way that allows you to have a strong, healthy, functioning friendship and a strong, healthy, functioning sexual friendship. The 1 in 10 chance that it happens that way. If that happens for you, then that's great. That's great. Appreciate it. Enjoy it while it lasts. Because it's always going to have an expiry date. You don't know the expiry date. She doesn't know the expiry date, but there's an expiry date. So enjoy it while you can, and when it comes to an end, don't push the matter. Just accept that thing ended and it's back to just being friends. And live life. Continue with your lives. Functionally and happily. Yeah. Do that. And you'll be much happier. And she'll be much happier. Absolutely. So yes, do not start by approaching a stranger and asking if you can be friends with benefits. Don't ever do that. Ever. If you have an established friendship, don't bring up friends with benefits. And if she brings up friends with benefits, sit down and talk about it before jumping into it. Yeah. And always understand that it's the benefit of being friends that matters most. The benefit of being friends. Remember that, and life will be much, much easier. Thank you.